You too. How we doing? Feeling good, feeling blessed. Another day to get it. Another day to get it, man. I feel unbelievable. You know what I mean? Even though your body want to tell you something different. Not even your body, but your mind, man. Sometimes you gotta trick it. You gotta say something to trick it. Be thankful, show gratitude. But if you want somebody to respect you and see you different, you have to be different because there's so many of the same people out here. And this is to my chosen ones that know that they are assigned a different assignment. Period. We it's a lonely road, man. It's a lonely road. It's a lonely road, man. And that's got to be something that you willing to take head on. It's gonna be lonely, bro. Look, I'm in here alone for 20 hours a day, like in the truck, man. In the truck, I could be at home with my wife, or be back at home in Mississippi with my homies, or but where is that going to get me? You know what I mean? Where is that going to get my wife and my future kids? Nowhere. We're gonna be struggling. So be a man, like man up, man up, get it done while you still can move around in your 20s and 30s. You know what I mean? Even your 40s and 50s too. But it's like the younger you get it done, the more life you can enjoy. I just saw a statistic. It says the average person retire at 67, and the average person also live till they 76. Right? Think about that. That's crazy. The average person retire at 67. The average person retire at 67. So that means the typical ones, right? The typical ones. So that's people with like no savings, or I don't know, that do Social Security, whatever. But if the typical person retire at 67 and the average person die at 76, man, you only live 9 years of your life. You only live 9 years. You work 67 years, but only live nine. Man, that's crazy. And that's what being typical and going with the flow. That's where they get you. That's where they get you, right? So to my chosen ones, bro, it's gonna be lonely. You can expect that. I used to have a problem with that when I first entered this journey of making more money, taking on responsibility. I'm like, man, it was supposed to be this alone. Yes, because why? We are cut from a different cloth, right? So if you got people that's typical, walking in a line, and then we decide to veer off as a different person, as a different type of person, it's gonna be lonely, man. It's gonna be lonely. And when your brain wanna tell you stuff that, man, is it gonna be worth it? Dang, am I gonna be able to cash out refi? Dang, am I gonna be able to uh, retire my wife, retire my mom's? Am I? Man, keep going, bro. That's exactly what the devil wants you to think. So therefore, you gotta keep going. For that exact reason, you gotta keep pushing. Keep pushing. When things, they say, when you about to get your breakthrough, that's when things get the hardest. That's when thoughts start popping up, because the devil wants you to stop. You know what I mean? So I just want to encourage somebody today: keep going, man. Keep going. And I know I talk about the same stuff, dreams and goals, but bro, what else is there besides Christ? Besides talking about God? And we gotta stay focused, man. Stay focused. And gratitude is a way to trick your mind. Like, that's how I trick my mind every day. Now, I'm not saying what I'm doing is boring, but if you out here working 100-hour weeks, you tend to like get tired. Your body might want to say something, but guess what? When I wake up, man, I hit my knees. I don't even I don't even hit my feet, man. I go straight to my knees. Thank God for this day because it's an opportunity to get better, opportunity to talk nice to someone. Because when when people don't see that you're cut different, or when people do see that you're cut different, they oppose it as a threat. They oppose it as, oh, he think he better than. Nah, man. I can't help what I can't help it. Like those who have eyes, let them see. Those who have ears, let them hear. It's only a few people out of the world that hear and see the truth, and I'm one of them people. And a lot of people are ashamed of that, but I'm not, bro. Like I easily. That's why some stuff can't get to me because I have a higher purpose. I have a higher goal. I have a higher dream. You know what I mean? Like I saw on Facebook the other day, like when people hustling and grinding, and they not focused, they let the smallest thing throw them off their cue, man. The smallest things, the ball, their supervisor said something to them crazy, or just a random person at a gas station, let them, get them out their mood. And so, and I'm not perfect. It happens to me too. But I quickly realized, like, bro, I'm like, dude, I got so far to go to where I can't let this little uh, peasant stuff get to me, man. Cause like, the pressure is small to none now. You know what I mean? But when I get to like that higher state, bro, it's gonna be bigger. You know what I mean? I gotta know how to handle that. And when you focus on your purpose, you got something that's bigger than you, bro. It don't matter what you go through, dog. You gonna be okay. You gonna be okay. So, so that gratitude is powerful. It's a powerful key to keep you grounded. You know what I mean? I don't care if you make 50, if you save 50K, 20K, you know what I mean? Thank God, because guess what? A lot of people don't even have jobs. A lot of people struggling right now. A lot of people don't know where to turn. A lot of people not doing okay. You know what I mean? So I never let none of this get to my head. None of it. Like none of it, man. Like I appreciate life and my health more than anything. And like I said, what made me realize that these two surgeries I had this year, you know what I mean? And I kept putting them off, putting them off, putting them off. You know what I mean? I knew I had to have some type of eye surgery. I knew I had to have sinus surgery, right? But I kept putting it off, kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. Until like this year, I'm like, man, I'm finna just go ahead and get it done. You know what I mean? And me in that recovery on two surgeries, it helped me realize that, man, your health is the only truly thing that matters. Your health, bro. For real. Your health is like the only thing that matters. And that was an eye opener. It was an eye opener. And I was like, wow, that's crazy because you can, like I said, you can have a lot of problems in your life, You can not make enough money. You can maybe have a flat tire. You worried about all of those things and you're not even tripping about your health, bro. Like, but you're worrying about 10 different things. But let your health go down. Your health is the only thing that you think about. And you're not even worried about the tire and stuff. You're not worried about no tire. You're not worried about not making enough money. But your health, man, that's on your mind all day. Like, man, am I going to die? Oh, man, am I going to? Man, I'm telling you. So that means that your health is more important than anything. So some things that I've done to improve my health is IV therapy. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but one thing is IV therapy, where there's these different formulas that you can get in an IV. You know what I mean? Now, if you're scared of needles, this ain't for you because they're going to poke you. You know what I mean? That's the only way to get it in. It's an IV, right? So they got everything, man. B12, magnesium. They got all types of stuff, right? And it's different formulas that they mix up in the bag in like a scientific lab, right? It's like a scientific lab, and you can see them mixing it, and it's pretty neat, man. And they got nurses back there mixing your bag, whatever you want. Let me research right quick, and I'll be right back. Hold on. So I just looked up the different type of drips Then they got allergy drips, flu fighter drips, metabolized power pack. So I always get the power pack, and it's a combination of B12, B complex. It's an amino blend, calcium chloride, magnesium, and zinc. That's what I always get. But they got like 30 different mixes on here. They got something called a time machine where it's pyrexidine, B12, taurine, and ascorbic acid. Then they got hydration drips, uh, glutathione, sort of the flu fighter. There's just a lot of stuff on here, man. And this one of the things that I've started doing when I go home on my days off. I go in, so I got a membership. Now the membership is like crazy. I mean, it ain't crazy. It ain't like $500 a month, but it's more than like what I pay for in my personal life. I don't spend no money. And so with the discount that I have, that I've caught up in a good time, it's like $140 a month, $150 a month. But without it, it's like $280 a month, and you only get 2 drips. Right, you only get 2, so you only going there twice a month, which is kind of crazy, but it is what it is, man. You gotta start quit looking at it as a price, but it's your health, right? So that's one thing that I've started doing. When I get home, I get 1 drip when I go home. Then I get another drip when I go home again. So that's twice a month. And man, I mean, I have noticed a difference in my sleep quality when I go home. Hydration. I'm extra like veiny because I get the what is it called? I forgot what it was called. But you get B12 shots, like they can just put it right into your IV. But it's something that I like it. I like it, and I can't tell the difference in my health too. So I started doing that. Another thing I started doing, which you guys already know, is juicing. I had a guy to tell me the other day, oh man, juicing don't work. Your body have to chew the food up for it to. Man, I'm like, bro, I ain't even entertaining, bro. I mean, I was like, all right, bro, okay. I ain't even entertaining, bro. But another thing that I've started doing heavily is juicing, you know. So that costs a little bit more money too. So when I make my groceries, which I've done a grocery haul for you guys, was what I spent about $250 when I go to Costco, and I spent about $250 in Costco, and then I go to this natural grocery store, and I spent about extra $100 on all my veggies, apples, ginger, celery, beets, carrots, everything, right? And I can tell the difference between the quality of vegetables versus getting them from Walmart. So I'm kind of cleaning up there too. So look, man, you got to make the changes. And I said this year, man, when I get my health back right, my eye right, my eyes are good, my sinuses, they still kind of. I think it's allergies though. I gotta dig into a little bit more, but I'm not stuffed up like I was. So um, at this point, I don't care what it costs. I'm investing in myself, and I promised myself this year that I was gonna start. I always eat healthy, but I was gonna start juicing. Get my juice in. Now that drip bar, I don't know how I got to the drip. Oh, I think it was about Five Guys, and I went to Five Guys, got me a burger, like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, and I wonder what this is, and it had vitamin therapy. That's what it said. And I was like, dang, so I bet they got like some type of vitamins on the wall that you can take like in pill form. So I walked in, I'm like, so where are the vitamins at? And she was like, no, it's a IV, it's an IV therapy bar type thing. I'm like, IV, so what, they put the needle in your arm and it's like a bag? She's like, yes, exactly. I'm like, wow, I never heard of that. So, and right then and there, man, I got a membership just because, out here in the field, shoot, man, hydration. You know, you need your vitamins, right? So, and while drinking my juice, I feel good. I feel better. My body is lean, and eat the right foods, and shoot, man, life is good. So, man, health is wealth. I never understood that. I'm telling you, to this year. So, anyway, so that's two things I've done this year to improve my health, and I must say, the results are definitely noticeable. Say it like that, noticeable. So, hope y'all good. Hope y'all continue to push yourself. Look, man, I know the road is lonely, but you can do it. You have to do it. You're not going to be satisfied until you get it done. You'll always regret. If you go on in life and knowing you the chosen one your whole life and you just decide to just be mediocre, bro, it's gonna always be in your mind, man. You're like, man, I could have been better. I could have done better. I could have been better. I could have. And that's no way to live. I think that might have pushed me to do it further than the fear and all that stuff was. Man, what if I don't do it and I get on my deathbed and I start regret? You know what I mean? That's something I can't live with, y'all. I can't live with it. I'd rather fail. I'd rather try and fail than live and be mediocre. Man, it's either, like I always tell my wife, it's either the house on the lake with the picket fence, with the 4 kids running around, with the ranch. It's either that or a cardboard box, man. It's no middle ground. It's no middle ground where I'm about to be going to an office every day with a suit and tie on. Nah, bro. I'm not gonna be in the matrix, you know what I mean? It's either the house on the lake or a cardboard box. There's no in between. So I gotta make it. I gotta do it. I have no choice. So love y'all, bro. Love all the comments, subs, all the likes. Let's continue to push. Look, man, continue to push. That's all. That's all we can ask for. Make sure you hit your knees and pray. You know, Jesus Christ died for our sins, and that's the only way I'm making it. You know what I mean? He give me strength. He renew my mind every day. Every time I wake up, grace and mercy is filled back up. You know what I mean? And it's a blessing. The alarm clock didn't wake you up. Your mind didn't wake you up. Think about it. God's grace woke you up. Cause man, look, a lot of people that went to sleep yesterday, 3 days ago, they didn't see the day, man. So be thankful. If anything, be thankful, man. And I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get up out of here. I've seen people that didn't have nothing, bro. Like literally homeless people, and they showing gratitude. You know what I mean? So why can't we show gratitude? Even though we're not feeling like it, still say it. Like trick your mind into being grateful. Try it. But all right, guys, I'm trying to get this video out. Probably gonna be tomorrow, which is what's today? I don't lost track of the days. So today is the 18th. It's about to be the 19th in 5 minutes. So it's 11:55. So I have videos coming out tomorrow, everyday videos. So try to inspire someone. Try to connect with somebody. It's more than subs and money with me. You know what I mean? I actually do this. And people that know me in real life, I left a mark on their lives, man. Not because of me, but because of God shines through me. You know what I mean? I don't take any of this to my head or to my heart. You know what I mean? I give God the glory. Like I'm nobody. Like literally, I'm nobody, man. I can lose my breath walking outside. I'm done. You know what I mean? So I don't take none of the glory, none of the praise. I owe it all to God. So y'all have a good night. Be blessed and not stressed. Peace.